expect army, police, others to protect all of you. Mobilize to defend yourselves against terrorists. DSS chief tells Nigerians. Welcome back to another update. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. I bring you this very update from Sahara Reporters. DSS chief tells Nigerians to defend themselves against terrorists. You fail to legalize guns for the masses. You arrest whoever has guns, yet you want citizens to defend themselves against terrorists. With what exactly? With bread and knife? Well, I'm going straight to this very update without wasting much of your time. And I would also like to read few comments from Nigerians. Before I do that, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, tune in once you get notification. All right, here is the news. Pay attention before we read some comments from Nigerians. Here is the news. Don't expect army, police to protect all of you. Mobilize to defend yourselves against terrorists. DSS chief tells Nigerians. He referenced past incident in Bauchi State where local communities successfully fought off Boko Haram insurgents without waiting for security forces. Exactly. I heard of that very incident. Those local communities or those people successfully fought off these insurgents because they decided it's either they live or they die. They got tired of calling on the government to come to their rescue. Do you know, to the point, Nigerian army will be present and these people will be, terrorized, killed, attacked by herdsmen, and they will not repair the attacks. So if you ask them, they'll say they did not receive order. They watched them attack these people until they got tired of calling on the government to come to their rescue, which government did not pay attention or did not give a listening ear to them. They took the bull by the horn themselves and fought off these people. A lot were killed. A lot of the residents were killed or the locals were killed. But they managed to fight off these Boko Haram insurgents that came to attack them. They were attacking them every blessed day. And you see these people crying and calling on the government to come to their rescue. And the government turned blind eyes and deaf ears and feigned deaf ears. Now a man defended himself against the herdsmen. Do you know what happened? He was sentenced to death by hanging in Nigeria. And I just saw a news that the judge in charge of refused to seal that hanging this thing that was passed on that man for defending himself. That is Nigeria for you. We'll keep telling you people, do you think that those herdsmen just came into Nigeria? They were imported with the agenda of subduing, funalizing, and Islamizing everyone. And that is the only thing killing Nigeria is tribalism. The earlier they realize that the Fulanis have an agenda, the better for them. You talk about freedom, they will come after you, they will see you as a threat. Fight this insecurity and the terrorism going on. They are busy sponsoring it. Nigeria government, they are busy sponsoring it. Nigeria army protecting these land grabber foot soldiers with AK-47 in the name of herdsmen. We must continue. The Director General of Department of State Service, DSS, Mr. Adeola Oluwatoshin Ajayi, has stated that Nigeria must take responsibility for their own security as the military, police, and intelligence agencies do not have the capacity to protect every community from terrorist attack nationwide. Ajayi made the remarks during a public engagement to which Saifoni broadcasted. So they don't have the capacity to protect. Let me not talk about the east, because if you like, call Nigeria government, Nigeria army and police to come to your rescue. South is from now to the kingdom come. They will not do anything. Do you know that the MF was under attack by herdsmen and the residents ran to Nigeria army to call them to come to their rescue? Do you know what Nigeria army told them? That they should go and they defend themselves. Nigeria army did not come. And are you also aware that herdsmen attacked a community in southeast? And Nigeria army, do you know what Nigeria army did? Nigeria army came to that village, seized all the residents' phone not to document the atrocities of their brothers, herdsmen with AK-47. Some of you don't really know what is going on, but you're too fast to judge. Anybody fighting for freedom. Oh, he's tarnishing the image of Nigeria. Oh, he's doing this and that. Now, look at what is going on in Uromi. All the Northerners are choking their heads out, calling for justice. In Akure, 150 people were killed. Nobody said anything. You cannot see Northerners condemn the attacks of Fulani herdsmen in other states or villages. Take a look at Benue. They are still talking about justice for the 14 or 16 hunters. They said they are hunters. But they were with it. How do you come to Edo State to hunt, leaving the north? They were hunters. They are still talking about that one. And the herdsmen carried out a fresh attack in Benue State. Take a look at what is going on. Are you people seeing it? It's very clear now, right? Oh, you don't speak when it's happening to other places. It's only when it happens to you. You see Northerners shaking their heads. How are you coming out to tell you, oh, they demand justice? How many of them has ever come out to demand justice for the villages the herdsmen has been massacring, killing, raping, and wreaking havoc? How many Northerners have come out to seek for justice for the people killed? None. Just 16. So it's really pained you people, right? That is how all the people have been feeling the pain. We must continue. He referenced past incidents in Bauchi State where local communities successfully fought off Boko Haram insurgents without waiting for security forces. Because they got tired of calling them, they decided to take the bull by the horn and defend themselves. Speaking seriously about the practical approach to mobilize against insecurity, I will share my experience when I was a state director in Bauchi. Ajayi said, most of you will remember an incident in Azaria. A group of Boko Haram terrorists invaded Azaria shooting in an attempt to kidnap people, but the community fought back. They killed some members of the community, but in the end, the people killed all of them. Since that day, there has not been a single terrorist attack in Azaria. Yes, it's good. Self-defense is good. But how can you tell Nigerians to... What am I even saying? Nigerians are their own problem. But you're telling your Nigerians, fellow Nigerian citizens to go and mobilize themselves with what exactly? You people did not legalize gun. You people arrest whoever you see with gun and tag that person a criminal. And you people want them to mobilize and go and fight Fulani herdsmen with well-sophisticated arms given to them by the government, which one of the Fulani men confirmed that they are being sponsored by the government. All right, so we must continue. Ajayi went further to cite former Director General Ibrahim as endorsing the idea of community-led resistance. As a matter of fact, the former head of state, General Ibrahim Babangida, said, and I quote, "If we want to stop or curb insecurity, we should emulate Azaria example." According to Ajayi, Tafawa Bello local government area in Bauchi State also serve as a case study of the community defense. Okay, and this was what we were doing in our land. Some of you lied that Simon Ekpa was terrorizing Southeast, Simon Ekpa was killing Southeasterners, Simon Ekpa was inciting violence. This is what we were doing in our land, fighting off these herdsmen. Take a look at what is going on in Enugu State, Hamifo precisely. Take a look at what is going on in, what is it called? Kalago. Take a look at the happenings everywhere. Farm settlements have been taken over by herdsmen, and these are the things we're fighting against. And you people lied through your teeth, blackmailed, wrote petitions upon petitions against the only person fighting off these terrorists coming to Biafra land, to take over Biafra land. Are you people seeing it now? I'm happy that everybody is not speaking up. And the reason some people are speaking up because it happened in Uromi, in Edo State, and not Southeast. Because all the ones that have been happening in Southeast, nobody has ever said anything about it. It's happening in Southeast, and the Northerners are demanding for justice. That is why everybody is coming up with the Fulani herdsmen attacks and videos of them destroying farm crops and farm produce, and the people killed in their farms while fighting off Fulani herdsmen. And someone telling Nigerians or the masses to mobilize and fight off terrorist herdsmen with AK-47 without legalizing guns. And what exactly were we doing? Fighting them off. What did they do? Terrorist. Oh, he's inciting violence. Oh, he's terrorizing Southeast. Musa no longer talk about insecurity in Southeast or coming insecurity in Enugu State where Fulani herdsmen are ravaging, sacking people. These things, if anybody had told me my dreams that these things will start happening again in Biafra land or in Southeast, I wouldn't have believed it. And do you know why it's happening? Because we have a fools that allow themselves to be eaten up by envy and jealousy. Oh, why must he be him? Why is he not me? You have nothing to offer. Allow somebody that has something to offer to do the needful. No. We must continue. He said the people there rose up on one occasion. They knew their better. That Iran better climb up the trees and the mountain, and when the invaders came, they not only stopped them but also seized their weapons. Since then, you hardly hear about attack in Tafawala Balewa. What I am trying to say is that the practical approach to mobilizing people is that you have to get everyone involved. You cannot expect the Nigerian Army Police or DSS to protect every Nigerian in every community. It is impossible to deploy security forces everywhere. Everywhere. No security agencies has the resources to do that. Okay. So no security agencies have the capacity to do that. But you people had the capacity to go to Kenya to kidnap a freedom fighter that asks for nothing but the freedom of his people from that backward entity called Nigeria. Now, Nigeria government and Nigeria DSS or security agents have the capacity or what it takes, or has the resources. They have the resources or had the resources to go to Kenya and kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu that asks for nothing but freedom of his people. Oh, you people don't have the resources, but you people have the resources to keep sponsoring the bandit herdsmen terrorizing everywhere. You are telling Nigerians to mobilize and fight off these terrorists. It's the same you people that will go after these people when the Northerners will start asking for justice the way they are doing now. Herdsmen have been wreaking havoc. Even yesterday, herdsmen carried out a fresh attack on Benue communities. Enugu State. Go and take a look at the attacks. And some gullible, backward terrorists are busy calling for justice when herdsmen are busy still attacking. Okay. You people, no security agency has the resources to do that. Okay. We must continue. Ajayi urged Nigerians to rethink their approach to self-defense, emphasizes that communities must serve as the first line of defense against terrorists and other criminals. Are you people hearing it? So, those of you that still have guns, that still have their arms, or their firearms, and still have whatever they can use to defend themselves. Anyway, and you push hold this man. He told you people to get everybody involved. That get everybody involved means now you can't do it alone. Everybody must agree to do it with you, so that if they are coming, they will, pack everybody along. Because that is what they normally do. When the Alamajiris descend on them, or when the Fulanis descend on them, you see them packing the same people they are telling to go and defend themselves. That is Nigeria for you. That is why that country can never be better. If you like, keep praying from now till the kingdom come. There is nothing that can ever change in Nigeria, as long as it's the same people. We must continue. The military, police, and other security agencies are there to handle the bigger threat, but community must take responsibility for defending themselves at the local level. Handling which bigger threat? What is that bigger threat? For how many years have they been fighting Boko Haram? Have they succeeded in defeating Boko Haram? The answer is no. So what is that bigger threat they are fighting? No, their bigger threat is going to Kenya to kidnap a freedom fighter like Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No, writing lies and petitions and lies to finish authorities over Simon, but I want nothing but freedom and the safety of his people in Southeast. That is the bigger threat they are telling you about, because once you talk about a freedom, you become a threat. And the worst part is that our so-called traditional rulers and the leaders are the ones bringing in these Fulani herdsmen to their villages, to their state, to terrorize their people. As long as their Fulani Caliphate masters allows them to remain in office. They don't care about any other thing. Ajayi called on Nigerian elite and influential figures to encourage this model in their communities. Okay. When we live here, those of us who have influence, the elite in society must discuss with our communities. Okay. So that is it, dear friends, lovers of freedom, people of goodwill. That is the update. So let me read a few comments before we round up. First person said, after how many years on earth, I'm still finding it difficult to understand Nigeria. Okay. Another person said, so after years of arresting and suppressing those who try to defend themselves, the DSS is now telling Nigerians to mobilize for self-defense. When Southerners from security outfit, they get labeled as a terrorist, but when they're not armed vigilantes, it is community policing. This country is a joke. Oh, are you just realizing that? Good morning. Good morning. You're just waking up. Okay. Another person said, why is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu still in jail? Oh, okay. Another person said, I didn't want to talk about that. It's good you people are saying it to yourselves. Another person said, but he's right. Security is only for the very rich and the high influential people in Nigeria. They don't care about the masses. What a failed country. I just said that, right? Okay. Another person said, to protect all of you sounded very condescending and derogatory. Okay, derogatory. I'm sure I'm right? Okay. It would have been better to say to protect all of us. Okay. Another person said, which means they can do nothing. They can only arrest well-deserved boys walking on the road, taking them to POS and withdraw their money. I will stop here. It's good that you people are aware of what is happening. IPOB or Simon, no. You people were deceiving yourself, thinking that you are deceiving anybody. It's clear now, like DVD, this thing, Abby. All right, I'll stop here. Thank you.